What's going on, guys? Ron Brady here from Techno Buffalo, and if you're on the market right now for a laptop, I'm sure you've noticed base internal storage options are not that high. This is partially because we're trying to always make laptops thinner and because SSDs aren't the cheapest. So today, I wanted to give you guys 3 alternative storage options that'll give you guys more space to do more of what you want. First, and probably my favorite alternative storage option, is the Samsung T3. Now, this is an external SSD. It's very fast, uses USB 3.1. And in regards to pricing, you can get a 250 gig model at $97 off of Amazon. You can get a 500 gig model currently at $169, and you can get a 1 terabyte model at $369. So prices might fluctuate, but that's where we're at right now. So it's good, affordable external storage that is very, very fast. I actually edit a lot of videos off of the T3, so you can most definitely work off of it. The downside here is the downside you're gonna have with any external plug-in SSD is that you're gonna have this thing dangling from your laptop. So if you're working on planes or trains or in the back of a car or something, it's not the most convenient. It's not really a hassle given how light the T3 is, but definitely something to bear in mind. It's definitely a cable you're gonna have sticking out of your laptop, unlike the other 2 options we have coming up. Next, we have the SanDisk UltraFit 128 gig USB 3 flash drive. This is different from the T3 in the sense that it's pretty much just a dongle. The trade-offs you're making are going to be for size and speed. So while the UltraFit is smaller, the read and write speeds are much slower versus the T3. In real-world usage, this means that while you may be able to work off of the T3 without even having to think twice, you won't be able to work off of the SanDisk UltraFit as smoothly. I had a couple times where it unmounted and it would get super hot. It works well as a storage archiving device just to back up a couple files or to transfer folders and projects and video clips really quickly. And with the 128 gig version starting at only $30, I'd say this is a great and very affordable way to get into external additive storage. However, I would just say go in with reasonable expectations. This is not going to be some crazy workhorse of an SSD. And last but definitely not least, we have the TARDISC expansion via SD card slot situation. You insert this SD card looking thing and it merges with your existing hard drive. So it doesn't come up as a separate drive on your computer. You just store stuff the way you normally would, and it effectively either doubles or expands your storage as much as you have bought. So I have a 500 gigabyte SSD internal on my MacBook Pro. It expanded me up to 725 or 750 gigs-ish. In theory, because it merges both of the drives, speed differences are supposed to be negligible. Setup was pretty easy and quick. There are a couple steps. You do need to quit all applications, reboot 3 or 4 times, so it's not a plug-and-play system completely. However, it shouldn't take you more than 5 or 10 minutes. Additional benefits are that the TARDISC sits completely flush up against your laptop, so once it's in and set up, you will completely forget about it. But it's not all perfect here. Obviously, the downside is that you lose all functionality of your SD card slot, which is very important to some of us, and that someone is me. In addition to that, it is super expensive. The one we got for my MacBook Pro, the 15-inch, was $399 for 250 gigs of storage. So it's not affordable, but once it's in, it's not really in your way like the other storage options were. It just doesn't work for me because I use my SD card slot a lot. However, if you know for a fact that you're not going to be using your SD card slot and you want something that you're not going to have to think about, ponying up the extra money up front might make sense. In addition, you also lose the flexibility of being able to take it in and out whenever you want. I tried to take it out just for a test and my entire computer crashed, so don't do that. And so that's it for this video, guys. Those are 3 alternative storage solutions. Each one is good for a different user. For me, the T3 is best given the pricing and how fast it is and how quickly you can work off of it. Let me know in the comments down below which one is best for you and what you thought of this video. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you want more tech content and coverage, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.